we will direct you. So sorry, Google is going to direct you, right? They will direct you to other sites that you find free mockups. Okay, and one of those sites is Mockup World. But just take note that you might not get what you want from a particular site, but I think this site is vast enough. But most times when you don't get what you want, maybe you're looking for a particular mockup and you do not get it, you could just look for another site or go to Google if you don't have the site. But there are different sites that you're going to have in your let me say your toolbox. Some sites that are going to be handy to you, and one of them is Mockup World. So as you go, you find other sites. Okay, but if you don't know them, just go to Google, search. Google is going to redirect you to those sites. Okay, so that's for looking for mockups. So let's say we have this, we have uh Mockup World, right? I thought I opened this before. Okay, so we have this, right? So what we want to do is to search what we want, or you can just just surf the site, just scroll, and you see something that you really need. But for instance, you could just type, what are the things we say we want to use for geo world? We say we want to use a shirt, we want to use we need a mobile phone, an app, mock-up for an app, and we also need a mock-up for, let me say, a cap, right? A cap, because most times maybe this is wildlife, they are mostly going to be outside. So most of their presenters that might be going outside, they will need that cap. So it's also be a means of let me see, identification or marketing, right? So we need a cap also. But for you, you could do other things. You could be more than three, like a lot more than three. So what you want to start with is what you want to start with. What you want to start with is you want to start with searching for what you need, right? So let me just say I'm searching for this is the site, please. This is the site www.mockupworld.co.co, right? This is the site. So you enter into the site, you come here, then I can say t-shirt mockup. I could say t-shirt mockup, right? If t-shirt does not work, just put shirt, just put it. So far they provide you. So when you search shirt, you're going to see all kinds of shirts, and just so that wherever you see any graphic here, that is where your graphic is going to appear exactly. Okay, that's where it's going to appear exactly. If you think that you use mockups, okay, maybe while you are taking this video, you think that you use mockups a lot and everything, you're already into using mockups. But I'm going to give you a more special way to use mockups, okay? Because some people just repeat. I'm going to give you some special way to really maximize using mockups, not just changing things and leaving. I'll teach you how to break a mockup, to really break it and turn it to what you really want and make it appear better. Okay, if you check some of my logos and my works, you would barely see me maybe see a mockup I use look like another mockup that someone else is using, right? Because I've learned how to break down mockups, to really break them, and to really I add a lot of things to my mockup. I had a lot of things to my mockups, a lot of things you get. So I'm going to show you how to add those things to your own mockup and make it unique, and also use that mockup to to send even some messages to your client, right? To um, add lots of um, let me say lots of ingredients. How to add lots of ingredients to your mockup that you might even use just one mockup like 5 times and nobody's going to tell, right? So there are ways to add ingredients to your mockup, and these ingredients you are not going to be paying for them, right? It's already within your tool Photoshop, so you can add a lot of ingredients and make your mockup unique and more attractive, right? So I'm going to be teaching you that still in this video, right? So let's see. So every shirt you are seeing here, every single shirt you are seeing, wherever this, maybe this one for the child mock-up child, you are going to see the logo here. So let me say you're creating a logo for a company for maybe children. You already have a shirt to use, right? So but we are using just we need just a mature shirt. We need a mature shirt. We could decide to use this. A shirt that is folded. So you go to free download. right? You go to free download, and it's going to be downloaded. So, but just take note, like I said, there are other mockup word can just redirect you, so you can see that this is the shirt, right? This is what you are going to do, right? You could see the shirt, the different ways it's going to be appearing. So this allows you to see what you are going to get. Is what you see you are going to get. Okay, some people use mockups, and then end of the day you will hate the mockup. You will hate it. You will hate it. You will hate the mockup. Maybe because they don't know how to utilize the mockup very well. But here some people might be very kind. They will show you how to use the these are the things you can achieve with the mockup. But nevertheless, what you be looking for is how to get the download button. So sometimes the download button is quite different, but just find your way around. So I think this one was saved in Google Drive. This one was saved in Google Drive. So um so let me try again. Really, it's what I'm talking about. It's what I'm talking about. This mockup is not free. It is not free, right? It is not free. That's what I'm talking about. It is not free. So you might find some mockup that are so this and this and this and that, but they might not be free. So we like that. That's why you don't. Are you saying how many dollars is this? Like $16, right? So that's why most times as designer, don't don't fall in love with what they call it. You are trying to look for something, don't fall in love with it easily, except until you have downloaded it. The designers that have gone for will understand what I'm saying. Until you have downloaded it, don't just, if they to just break your heart. You could see that we loved this, but it's not free. I want to start with something free, right? So let's try to look for another one. So that's the way you juggle things. You start going to look for another one, and because maybe that they want to print it on their biscuit, right? That's the major thing. So you want to provide context. You carry that biscuit and you print on it. There are jobs you have to do that job. In fact, for a biscuit company, you have to print it. You have to print it because that's very big one, right? You have to print it because anything they do with it. So you come up with your design, and while printing that biscuit, you embed, while designing it, you embed the logo, you put the logo there, and the visual style. That's where the visual style, like we've talked about in previous video. If you've not seen those videos, you have to see it. Okay, you have to see it. You have to see those videos. We talked about visual style, we talked about visual language and everything. So that's where you embed it into the biscuit. You get, you embed the colors and everything. You do a design, give them. Then you can carry that sachet. You can carry them, go and give them. Okay, this is it. They can feel it. So in such case, your logo has a there's high tendency for your logo to be accepted, right? Because you've provided context, right? So it goes to different level. But for now, we are just working with what with mockups, working with mockups and seeing how you can use mockups, right? See how you can use mockups too. So we're talking about a van company, right? A van company. Or we could continue with what we were saying yesterday. We could continue with it. So um someone should send me the logo we made yesterday. Okay, it's not here. Wow, it's not here. Okay, maybe I'm just going to use the one I have. I'll use what I have here. It's not here. I'll have to use what I have, right? I'll have to use any logo I have. Any logo I have. Any logo I have. Let me see. I wish I would have collected that logo yesterday. So we'll just continue from there. So it's not any new thing. We are not doing something new, right? So we are not doing something entirely different. Okay, let me just try to look for something we can use as an illustration. Let me try to look something we can use as an illustration. So, but how many of you are getting it? You are getting it? Are you getting it? Are you getting what we're trying to say? Okay, okay, okay. So we are going to use this as a case study. So let's just use a logo for a case study. Let's say we want to work on let me say a company is a TV station, and we call it Geo World. In Illustrator, right? So let me just quickly share the screen. Let me just quickly share that screen. So we have a logo done. We have a logo done with Illustrator. So let's say we have a logo. We have a logo like this done with Illustrator, and we want to put context, right? We want to provide context for the logo, Geo World. So let's use this. Let's use this logo to provide, let me say, as a case study. As a case study, we are going to use this logo, Geo World, to let me say create different mockups and see how we can better present this logo to our client using mockups, right? So the first thing we want to do is that we have our logo here. We already have our colors, so there's nothing. Um, we're not doing much, right? We're not doing much. So what we want to do is that we want to